Hey beautiful people, welcome back to Life with Mrs. B, and today I have a what's for dinner for you, slow cooker edition, so enjoy! Tonight for dinner I'm making a pot roast, which I've never really made before. I've seen this pot roast on offer in Lidl and it's literally called a beef pot roast and it says perfect for slow cooking. So I'm going to do it in my slow cooker, and in the bottom of the slow cooker I have got, these are frozen baby carrots, which I don't normally use, but it's actually shopping day tomorrow and I've got no carrots left, so we're just going to use these frozen baby ones. And then I've got 2 onions sliced up, and I've made up this kind of saucy liquid, and we are going to use this later on. We're going to take some out and we're going to thicken it up and it's going to be our gravy. So I have got about 600 mils, 500 mils of beef stock or beef broth, whatever you've got. I've just used stock cubes. I've also got scratchy voice today if you can hear it. I've got in a tablespoon of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, half a tablespoon of soy sauce, or you could do a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. What else? I've got 2 garlic cloves and some pepper. So I didn't do any salt just because the stock can be quite salty. So, and obviously you can season it after, that's fine. But if you make it too salty, well, nobody's going to eat it and you're going to end up with a sore tummy. So I'm very thirsty. So I'm just going to pour this on it and then we'll put the lid on it and that'll be it. We'll come back in 6 hours. We'll do 6 hours on low. Here we have all the carrots and onions. The carrots are super soft. If I was using fresh carrots I would cut them bigger than this, but you know, use what you got. There was no need for me to go to the shops. And then this is how the beef be looking. So I'm going to take this out and let this rest. For the gravy, all I have done is taken out 2 cups of the liquid that we put in the slow cooker, and I've mixed it with a cornstarch slurry, and this is how it's looking. I'm going to taste it and see how it is for seasoning. And then in the Instant Pot we've got some mashed potatoes. So this is how the plates turned out. We've got some of the roast beef, the mashed potatoes, and the carrots with the onions mixed through. And then I'm gonna cover my plate in gravy. It never looks as nice, does it, once you've covered it in gravy? Yes, I did a little mashed potato gravy swimming pool thing. And that's dinner tonight. Everybody else has already got theirs. Another night, another slow cooker meal. Today I have got this pork loin. I got these from Costco. You would have seen it in my big Costco? I can't speak today. Costco haul, if you watched that video. If not, I'll put a link up there and you guys can check it out. So anyway, this is a recipe that I found online. I will put the link to the recipe in the description box, but I'm kind of changing it up a little because you know me. Got my pork loin joint, which is just a little less than 1 kilo, and in here, so you're meant to like sear this, but you know, yeah, I can't be bothered. But I've still made the kind of rub to go on it. So in here I've got a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of garlic, a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. So what you would do, or probably should do, but you know me, I'm not doing it. You would rub this on this, put the rub on the rub, and then sear it. But I can't be bothered doing that, so I'm just going to rub this on. And then I am going to put it in the slow cooker, and then we're going to pour in our sauce that I've made. In here we've got the start of the sauce going that we're going to cover the pork with whilst it cooks in the slow cooker. So I've got 85 grams of butter. I use salted, recipe called for unsalted, you know, along with a couple of cloves of chopped up garlic. And I've just kind of let this like almost brown a little bit. And then to it you're meant to add salt, but I'm not going to add any salt because I use the salted butter. And then you're also going to add like 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, some pepper, some garlic. Ooh, that was close. And no, not garlic, some honey. Here's how the sauce is looking. And then we're just going to pour it over. Here is the pork with the rub on it. And we're just going to pour over. Here you go. Probably washing off all the rub, I don't know. It smells good. I mean, how could it not smell good? It's butter, garlic, honey, and soy sauce. And then cook this for 4 to 5 hours, apparently, on low. So I'll see you then, guys. Pork is all done cooking. I'm gonna say, guys, the recipe said 4 to 5 hours. I checked mine too late. I checked mine like 3 hours. after I cooked it for 3 hours and it was already done. So I'm not gonna lie, my pork is a little dry, which I'm sad about, but you know, that's fine. And all I did here is, this is the sauce that was left over in the bottom of the slow cooker. Mix this with a cornstarch slurry, and this sauce is really nice, really good. And then we've got some roasted broccoli. I just did some olive oil, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic. That's it. And then over here, ignore the mess, okay? Pretend you can't see. But over here, I've got the pork loin, and it is just resting. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I had a couple of slices. That's how I know it's a little dry. And I've also got in here some rice going in my rice cooker. So here's how it looks without the sauce on. As you can see, it looks, I mean, in my opinion, it looks a little dry. And with the kids one, I have just cut up the pork for them, so it's a little bit easier. Are you ready for dinner, Argyll?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look hungry. You hungry? Yeah. It looks good. But yeah, this is how we're just going to serve it with the sauce. Last dinner in this what's for dinner slow cooker. Apparently I'm pointing with a spoon. What's for dinner slow cooker edition. It's going to be chicken enchiladas. So you may be thinking, Paula, what? You can't make enchiladas in a slow cooker? Well, trust me, we're going to make the filling. Then we'll put the enchiladas in the oven. So I've got two, these were pretty big carrots. I just peeled them, grated them. I got a big old onion and some garlic. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up. This is just some homemade taco seasoning. If you don't have homemade, use shop. But for our sauce, we're going to go in with 2 cartons of passata. We're going to pop the chicken in and pop some seasoning on top of the chicken. Chicken breasts do not need 8 hours to cook in the slow cooker. They do not. They just don't. This is going to take about 3 hours on low. Like seriously, that is it. Don't overcook your chicken, man. Chicken doesn't get more tender the longer you cook it. These breasts will dry out. You will have dry breasts. Don't do it. So I'm going to sprinkle on some of the seasoning. This has salt and pepper in it. It'll be nice and flavorful. And we're going to put the lid on it. And then I'll see you back here in a couple of hours. I have got, this is the leftover rice from yesterday. I took the chicken out once it was done and shredded it in the KitchenAid. And then here is the sauce. I did take out some and put it in this jug, and we're going to use this for like the enchilada sauce to go on top of the enchiladas. I've got wrap, the chicken and rice mixture, and some cheese. Then you roll it up, put it in a dish. Got a little bit of sauce in the bottom of the dish. All the tortilla wraps rolled up. They are now enchiladas. Well, I mean, they're not like traditional enchiladas. Traditional enchiladas, you would take your tortilla and you would dip it in your sauce. My kids don't really like that. They prefer the tortilla not as soggy. So I put some of the sauce on top and then covered it with grated cheese, my kids' favourite. Then they're just going to go in the oven until they're like hot and bubbly because everything's already cooked. The enchiladas are out of the oven. These ones were on the same shelf in the oven, but these ones are super crispy. And these ones are still, the cheese is still kind of soft. It's not crisped up. I wonder why that was. What are you doing? Are you licking your own face? Are you licking your face? That dog. If you didn't see, I moved my chest freezer in here because in my cupboard where the chest freezer was, I actually put a big huge rack for food storage. But yeah guys, that is it. I'm going to be totally honest, I'm not serving it with any vegetables because I can't be bothered. You could definitely do salad or some roasted veg on the side, even something easy like canned sweet corn, tin sweet corn, but my kids hate that stuff with a passion. Thanks so much for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and I will see you in my next video. New videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.